does your machine meet the parameter of industry 4.0?
So our sensors are designed to capture the indirect forces.
Why I should look for Marposs?
I would request every customer to use our system.
Very good afternoon everyone. Today I have with me Mr. Dinesh Shokeen from Marposs India. Hi Dinesh.
Hello.
And good to meet you in your corporate office in New Delhi. Last time I saw your webinar in Samurai Awards 2023 and I loved your presentation. So can you tell me more about you, what company, what brand you represent or what solutions you take care of, and what are you showing me today in this demo room?
Good afternoon everyone. I am Dinesh Shokeen from Marposs India. As you are already aware that Marposs is a worldwide leader in measurement, inspection and testing equipments. We are catering a broader range of the markets like automotive, aerospace, 3C, glass, EV, HVAC and many more. So today I will discuss with you our process monitoring solutions dedicated to forming, stamping industry.
So that means after this I will see you in Imtex forming.
Yeah, surely. So let me briefly tell you what the process monitoring solution is. It is an in-process monitoring of metal forming process. Let me walk you through the product. So here you can see the demonstration of the product. So what we have is like we have the physical sensors. So we have the different type of the sensors. So here you can see this is a piezoelectric force sensor. We call it as a video sensor. And these are basically placed inside the food forming machines at a specific position. Like in case of bolt former, we put or mount these sensors inside the machine body, just behind the wedges. And we have like other sensors also. This is a D sensor. So this sensor is again we put inside the cooled forming machines. This is for the frame monitoring.
So when you say we put it inside a machine, so the machine, let's say for example, is it connected to, how does it work? It goes directly to any machine which has already has some socket or something to fix those equipment. How does it work?
Yeah, I'm coming on that point. So we have like different type of the sensors. If you see, this is a ring type sensor. So as per the machine configuration, we use these types of sensors, and these sensors are connected with a amplifier cum display. So here you can see this is a X3S display. So we have 4 type of the displays. Entry level is X1, which is 7 inches display, and this is X3S, which is 9 inches display. And with X1 and X3S, we can connect up to 8 sensors. And if we go with a more number of sensors, like more than 8, then we go with bigger units like X5 and X7. So typically X5 and X7, they are used on the stamping machines, because there we have to put many sensors depending upon the application and the requirement of the customer. But if you go with the bolt former or thread rolling machines, these are basically bolt forming machines. So there we go with X1 or X3S because there we have less than 8 sensors. So I hope with this you get the info like what we are doing it.
And which all industry use the solutions first, and what are the reasons? Suppose if I am a client X and I want to use the solution, why I should look for Marposs, what all benefit I will get? So the industry, my question is, which all industry you are catering right now, and B, as a customer, why I should opt for your solution?
Yeah, it's a very good question. I will reply your question just after explaining the functionality of the system first, because we are not completed yet. So here you can see the display, we call it as a display. So sensors we normally mount inside the machine body, and these sensors are connected with the display. And here you see the functions. So this is like setup mode. So when operators start the machine, so they have to press this setup button, so that operator can visually see at the outfit whether the part is okay or not.
That means after switching my stamping machine,
any machine, it could be.
I have to switch on this as well. Okay.
So once he start the machine, then he has to run the system in setup mode. Then operator will visually see whether the part is okay or not okay.
Okay.
If it is okay, then he has to press this teach-in mode.
Okay.
So here you can see the teach-in mode is active, and now the process graph, they are automatically adjusting itself.
Yes.
So here what we do is like we generate the average graph,
Okay.
considering some samples, like 5 samples or 10 samples. Those samples we normally define within the programming, and we generate the average value of the graph, or average value of the process graph that act as a reference for the entire production process. And here you see that this after teach-in mode, system automatically shift to the auto mode. Teach-in means learning mode.
Okay.
So from teach-in mode, it will automatically shift to the auto mode.
Okay.
So my system learns from the process,
Okay.
and that act as a reference graph.
Okay.
With respect to that reference, the entire production process works.
Okay.
So during the production, if any deviation occur with respect to the reference graph, signal is given to the machine to stop, or we can identify that part as a NG part, and we can sort that part from the production process. So this we do with our system, and here you can see the envelopes. So these are the station wise. So station 1, station 2, station 3, station 4.
Correct.
Why I am saying stations? Because if I don't know, you have seen the nut former, bolt former. So typically they are producing the bolts.
Correct.
So there we have multi stations, like first station, second station, third station, and fourth station machines, or 5 or 6.
Correct.
So here, just because we don't have the machine here, so we cannot
Yeah.
show you the machine for sure.
That's the reason we said demo.
Right.
Okay.
So on just a simulation, we are showing that this is a station 1, station 2, station 3, and station 4.
Correct.
And you can see the process graph.
Correct.
So same we have for here also, like you see the some values.
Correct.
So 193, these are some values are coming. So this is a black one.
Correct.
So this black is the actual value of reference force.
Correct.
Because what we are doing, we are capturing the indirect forces.
Correct.
So our sensors are designed to capture the indirect forces, and we plot a graph. So this black, I already told you that it's we are acquiring the real value of actual value of the reference load. And here you see green envelope, so it is in auto mode. And if you see this limit, that is a yellow one, that is a warning limit.
Okay.
And red one is a limit where system has to stop. Otherwise, machine can have major damages. So this is, and this window shows the counters. So this is the order counter, tool counter, and quality counters. So this is a ghost counter.
Okay.
So if we activate the ghost counter, like if a wire is finished on the machine, automatically system switch off.
Okay.
And here you see the trend.
Okay.
So what we do is like we are capturing the trend of say 1000 pieces or 10,000 pieces, and we see whether the process is going within the range or not.
Okay.
So by just looking at this, you can easily see whether the process is going correctly or not.
Correct.
And these are some of the level of access we normally give to the customers. So we have 4 level of access, like level 0, level 1, level 2, and level 3.
Okay.
So level 3 is reserved only for the Marposs service engineers.
Okay.
And coming to the level 0, it is for the operator. So operator can do the he can see the things, but he cannot change the programming. Okay. And level 1 and level 2 is for the supervisor and engineer.
It's like
so
my company where my boss can give approval, he can
right.
boss in his boss.
Correct. So they can change the programming settings.
Adding to the level of in a organization, they fix up the structure, then they got the, then they put, and it's up to them, so they can put certain people in certain
Right.
Okay.
So you understood our system. It means
not at length, because you are doing it for so many years, and
Right.
I'm just a toddler in the industry.
So here you can see this is a sorter function. So we integrate our system with a sorter.
Okay.
So sorter function is normally sorter is in scope of customer. So but the operation or operating the sorter is in our scope. So in case of any wrong pieces detected by our system, we give the signal to sorter to sort that part from the process. And with this, I think we close with the features. And now coming to your question, which you asked me. So, like, why a customer should use our system? The first thing is that we identify the defect during the production process, and we give the signal to machine to stop, or we can give a signal to sorter to sort that part from the production process. This is one of the biggest advantage, I would say, because every customer want that from his factory good part should go to the final customer, right? Second thing, we provide the protection for the tooling, like die side, punch side, and these toolings are very costly. So
quality, safety.
Yeah, and also we provide the overall protection of the machine, and we do the logging of process parameters so that customer can do the post analysis. Once the process is over, they can see what happened on the machine, on which station defect has occurred, and what counter action can be taken so that that defect can be prevented, should not reoccur. So that is, so I would request every forming, forging, stamping customer to use our system.
And I want, because people talk industry 4.0, so does your machine have, say, meet the parameter of industry 4.0?
It's a fantastic question which you asked me. Yes, our solutions, they are meeting the requirement of industry 4.0. So we offer softwares like X browser, X viewer, and tuning board. So these softwares we installed on a remote PC, and they can be connected with a display via LAN, so that real-time data can be transferred from our unit to the remote PC. And suppose the remote PC is in office, so plant manager, he can see on his display what is going on inside the machine, which defect is coming, how much is the downtime. So everything can be seen there itself. So as I told you, X browser. So X browser, it shows the real image of the process, and X viewer, it can recall the images or the stored images, and you can do the analysis, like what was the reason of the failure, why the defect has come there. So these things can be done, and I told you, like tuning board. So tuning board store the process parameters like scrappage percentage and speed of the machine and other parameter also. So that because you know industry 4.0 means getting all the parameters on a single display, you can do the analysis. Apart from this, we have see-through also. So see-through software, it can be integrated with a customer ERP or MES system, and with that you can do a lot, like you can calculate the OEE, that is original equipment efficiency, and many other parameters which can improve the tooling life also. And it is a very handy tool for the quality maintenance, production planning, so like that.
In MBA, we have studied SWOT analysis because we do a lot of SWOT analysis. So I want you to do a competitor analysis without taking name of your competitor. Why people should choose your company or your products as compared to others. That means talk about how you can do the competitor analysis. Why Marposs?
Yeah, it's a very good question. So right now in the market, there are few players like Chinese or Taiwanese who are offering the load cells to the customer. But that is not satisfying the requirement of the customer.
Correct.
In our case, we are not supplying only the sensor. So we are supplying the sensor along with amplifier, come display, software, and we also integrate with the machine. So it's a overall solution we are supplying to customer, meeting the requirement of the customer.
Correct.
That's why customer is satisfied with our solutions, and they always give us the priority compared to competition. And the good thing which we have is that we have our own repair center in Manesar and in Pune. So that is always an advantage for any of the customer, because if in future something happens with a display or some electronic components, then they can send that unit to our repair center and we can replace that part. So customer always look for these things. And also we maintain a stock of inventory at Manesar office, so that we can support the customer in terms of any contingency, so that they should not have any machine downtime because of non-availability of the spare parts. So we ensure that customers should get the spare part on time. That is a advantage we have compared to competition.
Okay, so customer service, complete solutions, availability of spares. These are the key takeaways for me when you say why people should choose Marposs. Lastly, before we end this discussion, Dinesh, which all industry you work for and what will be your message to the people who are viewing this interview?
Okay, so right now we have supplied our solutions to the fastener industry.
Okay.
It's both automotive and the non-automotive fasteners.
Okay.
And our solutions are working successfully in the bearing industry also, like ball roller, ball header. So Gujarat is a big market there, and we have supplied many solutions, and the feedback of the customer is really, really good.
Okay.
So it's I would recommend each and every customer from this industry, like fastener industry and bearing industry, to go with our solutions and put on their machines. And we are here to support you. And we have a strong sales and service network. Apart from this, we are looking for other avenues also, because market is growing day by day.
Correct.
And we don't want to limit ourselves to a few sectors. So we are trying to penetrate into other sectors like electronic industry.
Okay.
As you know, these days the boom is going on for the semiconductor.
So overall electronics, mobile.
Yeah. So,
3C you say.
Yes. Since you are a media partner, you know that the industry is booming.
Growing,
So we want to encash that opportunity. So we are trying to penetrate into those unexplored sectors.
Okay.
And also metal packaging industry is huge. So here we are focusing on our key products.
Okay.
So, and apart from this, automotive itself is a big one. So here we have like small parts, medium parts, and large part.
Correct.
So starting from door handle till entire chassis, we have plenty of the parts. So we are focusing this industry, and we will try to put our products on these machines. Like these are typically stamping machines. And we have like another connector industry also, which is a huge potential. And there are few big players in this, like few customers are there, like Phoenix Contact, Vago, Connectwell. So we will approach them and let us see how can we put our system meeting their requirement. And this is all from my side.
Vago, we have recently given Samurai Awards, and Marposs was one of the sponsors, or I can say the quality partner for the event. Thank you, Dinesh.
Thank you very much.
It was great meeting you. Do reach out to Mr. Dinesh. I am Dinesh, and we are talking to Dinesh. Thank you, Dinesh. And
thank you very much.
Have a Dinesh.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
My message to my viewers also, that we are going to have a Imtex exhibition, Imtex Forming 2024, with Weldex, Weldexpo, Moldex, Fastnex, which is going to held from 19th of January till 23rd of January. So I would request everybody to come there and see our innovative products. So thanks.
Do check out Marposs Solution at Imtex 2024.
So please do visit us in hall number 3, booth C114. Thanks.
Thank you. Ciao.
Ciao.